Hi everyone, so today's video I'm just going to show you some of my DIY items. I just want to kind of revisit a few of them and show you some of my ideas all in one video. I think it'll help some people out because I think I have got a playlist of there's about 50 videos now of DIYs in there. For guinea pigs I tend to make quite a lot, but some of them kind of get forgotten and lost, so I just thought I'd do a kind of revisit of them today and show you the ones I have at the moment. There is some that's in my playlist that I don't have at the moment because obviously they go through toys a lot, and that's the best part about making DIYs. You can make them again and again. It's not going to cost you very much or anything at all. So I'm going to start off with as you can see, these two are going crazy for this. This is something I do quite often and it's quite a new video on my channel, I think. This is called the Weeping Willow. I just had to. If you're a Harry Potter fan you'll know what I'm talking about. But it's just basically a cardboard tube, the bigger the better really, and I've stuffed 3 willow sticks right through them and it makes a little bit of a tree type thing. And for this one I've hung toys off it, and they're all my DIY toys actually, which I'll show you in a second. But this one's just got all my toys hanging off it, and these two go crazy for things like this. They really like the DIY toys in particular. You could also do this DIY without the toys. You can do it stuffed with hay and with veggies on it, or with treats or anything else you can think of really. It works really well if you stuff hay in it though, because it does give it a bit of weight and it tends to not fall over as much if it is stuffed with hay. Again, looking at cardboard stuff, so these are just bigger cardboard tubes. These work great as tunnels. Again, they're completely free. Just look out for them in your supermarkets and ask people if they've got things like this. Cardboard tubes, cardboard boxes, they all look really great to not only just give as they are, but to make DIY toys with as well. So another thing I like to do when making guinea pig toys is just to recreate things. If your toys are in perfect condition and they're fine to use but your guinea pigs aren't interested in them, then it's a really great idea just to recreate them. These were just 3 little chewable balls that I had at Christmas. They got quite bored of them, so I attached them onto a piece of sisal string. You can get sisal string really cheaply from places like Wilkinson's. Put a hook on the end and they've become really interested in that now. Same kind of thing with these chews here. Just put holes in them and attach them to sisal string. Made them a bit different, and they tend to like chewing on hanging toys more, especially if they've already had them as chews and they weren't interested in them. They're usually more interested when they're put together like this. Also looking at recycling again, if there's anything that's being thrown in the house, remember to look and see if you can make a toy out of it, because that's always what I do, and I always find some idea to do with the recycled things. So something I like to do for my guinea pig, this isn't necessarily a chew toy. They do like chewing on the thistle string, but it's more of a throw about toy. Rabbits in particular really like this, but all of my guinea pigs enjoy this toy too. And it's 2 kind of throw about toys. This is the bottle cap throw. It's just been made of 4 bottle caps. You could do it in different colours to match whatever you want and collect as many as you want. And this is a button toss, so same idea, buttons on a piece of thistle string tied together. They absolutely love throwing this about, and it's really cheap and easy to make. Okay, so these next few toys are going to look a little bit crazy because I have so many, but these all cost me absolutely nothing. I suppose they cost me a little bit because I originally bought a big stack of pet safe wood and soy paint, but that's all I needed to buy, and once you've got those you can use them until they're gone basically. And these are a load of toys that I've made and come up with for my pets, and you can see they're really well chewed. I'll show you a couple of them close up, but they really like these and seem to prefer DIY toys much more than bought toys, especially because I know what they'll chew and I know what they'll like. I can make them to suit the guinea pigs. So I'll talk you through the ones I've got, and bear in mind there is videos on all of these apart from a couple of things, but that are really quite similar to make to some of the other things. So at the front here I've got some of my donut chews. These are my favourites, and these are what were actually on the Weeping Willow toy. They're really easy to make and really cute. I've got a block of cheese here which I love, and I'm going to use in a themed video in the future. This is my pepperoni pizza. Again, it's a chew, but I have put buttons on there to make the pepperonis, but you could just use plain wood too. I've got one that I'm currently making just with plain circled wood, but I know that they won't chew the buttons, so it's okay. Piece of a melon here, that's also really cute and simple to make. They're all really simple designs as well that don't take me very long. It's my piggy pop little lollipop type chew. I've got a few of these. I've got a bourbon biscuit there and a heart chew. This one's quite well chewed, you can kind of see there. I've got a few of these lollipops. I've got a pink and white one here. This one was for St David's Day, so it's obviously the Welsh colours. And another one here. It's a rocket shape. I have also, to match the St David's Day, it's just a chew, but it's the little Mr. Earth. So he's there. These are like little fab lollies. If you get them in other countries, I'm not sure, but if you live in the UK, you'll know what I'm talking about. The little refresher and fab lollies, they reminded me of those, so I've got a few of them too. Also really easy to make. I've got one of my dumbbell rollers here. This is a mini one. Another piggy pop at the top here. This I really enjoy making. It's so simple. It's just a safely coloured piece of wood, again with a safely coloured bead, and I've just painted it like a cake. I've got my own Woody the Caterpillar up here. It's not great, but they still really like it, and it's a cheaper solution if you want to make your own. These little flags also for themed cage tours. These aren't the best DIYs, these flags, but I tried and I quite like them, and the piggies seem to enjoy chewing them, so I suppose that's all that matters. Got some bigger dumbbell rollers here. We've got a blue one and a purple one. These are my piggy polos. These were one of my first DIYs. They're basically just these shapes hanging up, and I don't know where the name came from, but they're piggy polos. So I've got a pink and purple one and a pink and kind of light blue one there. So these are all of my current kind of chews and little things that I've done like that. I really enjoy making them, and bear in mind that these have cost me next to nothing to make, and I basically have a huge collection of toys just like that. So my next DIY is actually something I made last summer. It's a bigger DIY, it's more of a bigger toy. But the guinea pigs really enjoy this actually. It surprised me how much they enjoyed it, and they learnt to use it really quickly. So this of course is a seesaw, but I actually called it a seapaw. I thought it was much cuter. But these can be quite expensive to buy for your pets, but they're so cheap, simple and easy to make. It's just a piece of wood and another piece of wood on the back that has got a bit of a triangular shape to it to make it like a seesaw. We used all pet safe wood and glue and everything to do these. I think we only have a couple of screws in there and no glue actually, so they're really easy to make, and just cut these slits in to make it a bit more, the grip better for them. And this was really, it took about 10 minutes to make, and they really love it. So I thought I'd also show you some of my DIY houses, because they're things you can make too. One of them in particular is quite difficult and complicated, but the first two are really simple and easy to do. And again, I have tutorials on the second one that I'm going to show you, but this one is really easy. So this is actually made of the roof of the Pets at Home. Is it the Woodlands wooden cottage or something like that? My houses, the wooden ones anyway, tend to go quite grotty quite quickly, and I hate to just throw them out. So again, recycling, make them into something new. I've basically just used the roof and used these type, I'm not sure what you'd call them, they're not hinges but something similar. You can get them in Poundland, and I've done 3 just to make it secure, just like that, and screwed them down with little tiny screws so they don't poke out, and it makes a great little tunnel and house, and 2 guinea pigs can fit in this really nicely. They really like it, and it's also safe for them to chew. Okay, so this next house is actually one of my favourites, and I made it for Christmas time, so you'll probably only see it at Christmas time if you're looking at cage tours and things, but it's my Frozen themed house. This is actually my own design. It's called a pig tent. It just reminded me of a little tent, and it's for guinea pigs, so pig tent. Really, really simple to make. Just screw together again. This is really messy paint under here, but I did paint the inside just to make it match, and then I just painted it a nice light blue, and then added the Olaf and the snow and everything and the patterns on top. It was really simple. I know it doesn't look much like him, but I tried my best. But I really, really like this house. I think it's really cute, and again, it was free to make. I just used the paint and wood I had, and I just really, really like it, and I'm definitely going to use this from year to year. I also have one of these pig tent houses in pink with white polka dots. This one actually looks quite messy now because it's quite old and well used and well chewed, so I'm probably going to have to throw this one out eventually and make a new one, but still I think it looks cute, and the guinea pigs also really like this one. So my last DIY is actually something I didn't make, but it's still a DIY. My dad actually made this as a surprise for me at Christmas time, and my friend actually painted it for me, and I am saving this for next year because I got it quite late on just before Christmas. I'm going to save it for next year, but I think it's so cute, and if you're quite skilled in woodwork, I suppose you could make this quite easily. It's a really nice strong wooden little cabin for the guinea pigs. I'll turn it right round so you can see all the designs on it. So I think that's really cute, and I probably wouldn't be able to do this on my own, but it was a really nice surprise to receive this DIY house. So those are all of my current guinea pig toy ideas and DIY ideas. I hope you've enjoyed them and seeing them all together in one video. I know I did include houses in this, but I hope you don't mind because I just wanted to show them. And if you have recreated any of these or have your own ideas, then comment them down below, and also comment if you enjoyed the video. I really appreciate your comments and would like to know. I have a lot of other DIYs too. I have DIY veggies, so I make veggies into different things, like I have the pumpkin pepper and a veg sandcastle and things like that, and a few different other DIYs, like I have this sunshade here that is just a lot cheaper than buying a sunshade for a run, and it's just made with these little clips and things like that. So I like to do a lot of DIYs. It saves a lot of money, and I think it's much funner than just going out and buying them sometimes. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and the purpose of this video is just to remind you of some of them. Don't forget to check out my DIY pets playlist. Just click on my channel, go on playlists and find DIY pets. There's about 50 videos and more on the way. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye everyone.